by the Edge Academy. Edutopia has a government, social services department, entrepreneurial department, architectural department, an arts group, and a conservation commission. Our first order of business is to share with you a poem about community. I'd like to introduce Zach.
A community is good friends and people to talk to. A safe place, a sanctuary to come to. That's a good community and a place to put together. Like a wing on a bird, as well as a feather. A community comes together to help each other fly. A community is not a game. There's no ride or die. A community is a group of people that don't have to be close, as long as it's your people, friends, not foes. A community is a group of people who can help. A community, people that come together when things don't go well. But it all depends on the people to make a good community. Here's Isaac with the next poem.
This is a poem by an unknown artist. The time has come once again to show what we can do. To work together as a team, not just one or two. Together we can do anything our hearts desire. So let's look, we even have done it even though we are tired. So let's look to one another for comfort and cheer. Let's lean on each other as we cry our tears, because together we have a goal that we all have set. And that's to be the best team the judges have seen yet. So let's go out on the floor as a winning team. Let's do what we do best and make that crowd scream. Because together we can do it. Together we can. Together we can be the best team in the land.
Now we'll hear a description of each group in Edutopia from the chairman or woman of each group. Our first speaker is Emil.
Hello, I'm Emil Overton. I'm in 5th grade and I'm filling in for Riley Renner. I'm fortunate to introduce the Edutopia. The philosophy behind the founding of Edutopia was discovered what aspects of a town are critical to sustaining its success, and to learn what is necessary to order a group of people to come together to form a modern community. Edutopia is a town committed to sustainable practices and quality of life to its citizens. We are made up of a wide range of hardworking entrepreneurs, public servants, and dedicated community members. Throughout your tour of Edutopia, please notice not only what each resident has presented, but also what they have learned to the point of understanding be used for the betterment of the community. I would like to introduce the head of our government, Stefan.
So the government group has learned a lot about different types of government. Riley, the other person in my group who is sick today, has done research about leaders and political science, including reading and researching about different governments, and creating a survey about expected leadership traits. I have done work on a currency. I have also made laws and done research on different governments. Come see me in the gathering space to learn more. And here's Rose again.
Hi, my name's Rose, and I'm the head of social services in Edutopia. Social services is a group of people who is focused on how to improve the emotional and psychological well-being of the citizens at Edutopia, which is a fancy way of saying making you happy. We've done this looking at several different things, including kinds of help for people, looking at this through lenses including psychological, community involvement, and quality of life. There's a lot of different cool projects you can see about this, and most of them are in this room. So if you want to check it out, hope you have fun. And this is Anthony talking about entrepreneurial.
Hello, my name is Anthony Hastings. I am also in 5th grade. I am the chairman of the Edutopia Department of Entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur is a person who organizes and plans their own business. In order for Edutopia to be sustainable, we must have businesses, revenue, and jobs. As you tour Edutopia, you will see a variety of businesses ranging from ecotourism to healthy snacks. We hope you enjoy your time in Edutopia. Please remember to see all the projects and ask lots of questions. Please welcome Hugo, who will speak about the architecture group.
The Edutopia Architecture Group is focused on a sustainable and green development for its community. Some of our projects have included planning for the tiny house construction, designing a green dream house, designing a comprehensive list of materials for the construction of the tiny house. The architecture has asked us, the community partners, to give us and advise the guidance. Without the architectural projects, our community partners have included Peter King, Keith Loomberg, Tim Brock, the graduate from Michigan Department of Architecture, Mr. Eldon, Mr. Scott from Scott and Partners, the architecture firm at Essex, Vermont. We hope that you enjoy viewing our work. Please let us know if you have any questions. Please welcome Dahlia, who's representing Arts and Entertainment.
Hi. Edutopia's Arts and Entertainment Group is dedicated to providing our community with meaningful and entertaining experiences while integrating the arts. This group has created a movie, music video, and art studio, a dance studio, and a movie cinema. We believe that the arts allow us to express ourselves in positive ways, use our bodies in a healthy way, and allow our community members to access quality entertainment. We hope you enjoy viewing our work. Remember, always support the arts. I would like to introduce Liam, who will be speaking about the Conservation Commission.
The Edutopia Conservation Commission is dedicated to educating the community on ways to preserve our environment, as well as the preservation of outdoor recreational spaces. Some of our projects have included designing and building a debris hut shelter, as well as a variety of other shelters, creating conservation websites, and building toys and tools out of natural and local resources. We have worked with Teague O'Connor, a field naturalist with the University of Vermont, who is a great resource for the Conservation Commission. The Conservation Commission is a critical component to the long-term sustainability of Edutopia's natural resources. Come see us in the drama room if you have any further questions. And I'd like to invite Jesse, head of Faith in Edutopia, to come up and say a few words.
Hi, I'm Jesse Monahan, and I'm the head of the religious sector of Edutopia. I'm very excited to tell you about two new installments for our faith community. With the recent construction of one of them is the recent construction of the Peace Abbey. The Peace Abbey is a multi-faith worship center that focuses around the idea that one of the basic purposes of faith is living in a way that's loving, caring, and takes care of the poor and the needy. The Peace Abbey gives everyone a chance to work together for good. We also have an exciting new religion called Shipdak, a polytheistic faith. Both of these will be on exhibit in the gathering space, so please stay and check them out. I'll now hand things back to Stefan.
The citizens of Edutopia have spent a great deal of time creating different aspects of this town. Please make sure you experience every project.
I'd like to make a motion to start the 2011 Edutopia Project Fair.
There's been a motion from the floor to begin the project fair. Do I have a second to that motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Before we begin the project fair, we'd like to show you a couple movie trailers from the Arts and Entertainment group. We hope you enjoy
No
the show.
lights.
This is part one.
This is a story of how two very different girls become best of friends. Lashana and Selena are from Edutopia. Soon they will be stepsisters. A thought that angers the both of them. Today, Lashana's mother is going to arrest Selena's father. Now let's see how this one turns out. A few months after the marriage, the father has become sick. With the mother away on a business trip, the father must ask a huge favor of the girls.
Girls, you're old enough for a very important assignment. I need you to do an interview that starts in just a couple of hours.
Of course, Father, whatever you need.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Miss Gomez. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm very sorry about your father. I hope he gets better.
Thank you. I'll tell him that. Now would you like to get on with our interview?
Yes.
After the interview, the girls asked